Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Ami. I would love for you to stop right now, like this video because I know you're gonna like it, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. So as you can see from the title of this video, we're gonna have a deep dive into my perfume collection, my entire perfume collection. Now I have decluttered quite a lot. If I recorded this I would say mid last year, we would be looking at least 110 bottles of perfume. But I've decluttered quite a lot because over time fragrances don't smell the same to me. My nose doesn't like, things that I used to like in the beginning, and all that jazz. But as of now, this is what's in my collection. Before we get into it, I want you guys to comment down below, what is your signature fragrance? And I'll tell you mine. This is my current setup for my fragrances. So I have this shelf here. It has 4 layers, but this is backlog skincare. But I have 3 shelves of fragrances, and then on here this like little shelf. This is like my miscellaneous shelf. I've got my body mist, body oils, and some other fragrances. So let's do a deep dive of my whole collection. So starting on this side, I have 2 fragrances from KDJ Inspired. These are inspired by fragrances. This is Absolute Aphrodisiac and Herod. As you can see, it's quite full because I ended up getting the original initial fragrance, and I do plan on getting the original Herod, so I might give these to someone. For some of my perfume oils, I do have more. They are in my bedroom. But over here I have the Swiss Arabian oils. This is L'Oeil Rouge. I really like this. This is nice and fruity. I have a Mali. It's not a fave. I might end up giving this to family because it's quite musky for me. I think it's, let me see. Yeah, it's a bit too musky for me, so I will be giving this away. But as of now, this is in my collection. And I also have another Swiss Arabian fragrance oil called Jamila. This one is also a nice fruity musky fragrance. Now here I have some empties. I don't know why I'm refusing to let them go. This is Girl of Now Shine. I mean, there's like little droplets that won't come out. So I'm still keeping it. And same with Scandal. This is empty as well. Just a little bit of juice left. I do have this Zara Red Temptation, which I think I might give to my sister. Mainly because I have the winter version, and yeah, I just don't wear it anymore. So now we've got my beloved Sol de Janeiro fragrance body mists. So I think I have all of them. Anyways, I have Tropical Nights, I have 71, 39, 40. As you can see, this is a favorite. I also have 68. This is also a favorite. I like layering this with Baccarat Rouge. I also have 2 bottles of the Anita collab. This one's almost done. And I also have another, which was actually given to me by my friend Naki. Thank you, Naki. Because she doesn't like it, but I love it. I also have Sea and Soul from these. I actually need to wear more of my body mist. I keep forgetting. Even though they're right here, I keep forgetting to spray them. Next, I have these Tom Ford body sprays. These are actually really good. They're like aerosol, so they're not like mists. And someone did ask me if they last longer than the like actual perfumes. I don't know because I only have these body sprays, but on clothes these pretty much last about 6-7 hours if I'm generous when I spray it. But because it's aerosol, I try not to go too ham because it can like trigger my migraines. So yeah, I have bitter peach and tobacco vanille. I was going to get lost cherry, but I've realized that I'm not really a cherry fragrance babe. Like, as a dominant note, yeah, I've given away a lot of my cherry fragrances. Oh, I don't know if I said tan lines. This is another Sol de Janeiro body mist. And then I have my So Unique. I love these because they're nice and affordable and great for layering. Well, they were designed for layering, as it says on here. So the first one I have is Sweet Pea, Water Jasmine and Vanilla. I also have Coral Daisy, which is peach daisy and vanilla flower. And then White Blossom, Tuberose and Pear Blossom. I like pairing this with La Belle. And then this is probably one of my favorite ones. This is Truffle Cream, White Chocolate and Coconut Flower. This layers with so many good fragrances. I think have I made a video on the different combos? I don't know if I have. If I haven't, I'll do one. But if I have, I'll try and link it. And then last but not least, Vanilla Candy. I know I've definitely made a layering combo video on my TikTok, so I will link that for you as well. This is just yummy. And then at the back here, I have some body mists from Pacifica. They're actually hair and body mists, so I can spray it in my hair. So I have Island Vanilla and Indian Coconut Nectar. As you can see, I'm a vanilla and coconut babe. But yeah, these smell really, really nice. I like these as mainly hair mists, to be honest, since I have so many body mists. And then last but not least, I actually haven't touched these in a very long time, which is the Victoria's Secret. I'm so used to saying black people, we like add an S at the end of everything. So Victoria's Secret, Coconut Passion, Pure Seduction. As you can see, I haven't touched these in a while. So, but they are good. I do still love them. Well, now we've moved over to my perfume shelf. So starting with the third one, I don't know what I should call this shelf. I don't know if it's the miscellaneous shelf, but I still love these. I love every single one of these. I just need to be in a certain mood, and sometimes I need to remember that they exist. And maybe it doesn't help that they're on the third shelf, but because I have so many other fragrances that I love more than these, that's why I've put these at the bottom. But I still love all of them regardless. So let's start with the black bottles. At the back here, I have the Armaf Club de Nuit Intense fragrance. This is one of my fave, like, cheapy oud fragrances. This has rose and saffron, pepper, vanilla, patchouli and amber, and of course other notes. But this is, if you're looking for affordable, long-lasting rose oud fragrance that isn't shag-off oud, try out this one, Club de Nuit by Armaf. Next, I have Tom Ford Noir Parfum. This I fell in love the first time I smelled this. Oh, it smells so good. I remember my older brother came in my room the other day, smelled this, and he was like, "This smells nice." So yup, it's a nice, creamy, sweet floral. My favorite notes in this has to be the coffee, as well as the ginger, the orange, the vanilla. It just smells so good. I do miss wearing this. I think I'm gonna wear this weekend. So yeah, Tom Ford Noir Parfum. Next we have this is my only Montal fragrance. So Montal Oud Amazing. This is probably my favorite oud fragrance out of all the ouds I have. Mainly because it's a fruity scent. It's a fruity oud. Like, who thought, this is noisy, take this off. Who thought to put fruit and oud together I love you loads, because this has fig, pear, orange, bergamot, grape. Like, this is just fantabulous. I love it so much. Next, we'll move on to the white bottles. This time I'll start from the front. So I have the Louis or Louis. It's probably Louis Varel. Why did I say that with a Spanish accent? Anyways, Louis Varel Extreme Amber. Now, I've spoken about this before, and if you know, you know. This is not something you spray more than 1.5 sprays. Like, literally 1.5 sprays, and that's it. Especially if you suffer from migraines, or, you know, like, fragrances trigger something. This this is not an everyday scent. This I have to layer. You can wear it on its own. It's very, very nice on its own, but I tend to layer something sweet to, like, calm it down because it's just so strong, and it's very affordable. I don't know, I can't remember the last time I saw it in Superdrug or Beauty Base. Those are the only 2 places I know that sells this, but it's been like out of stock for ages. But this is a really good one. It has caramel, patchouli, vanilla, tonka bean, amber. Yeah, it's nice, but just you know, be careful is what I'm trying to say. Next, I have this Florence fragrance by Royal Essence. I got this in Dubai the last time I went to Dubai, and yeah, the guy who sold it to me pretty much, like, I don't even know what's in it. Like, I don't know the fragrance notes, and I can't find the fragrance notes anywhere online. But it's a fruity, musky fragrance. I'll say that it's very fruity, and it has a nice amount of musk, because when things are too musky, I can get a bit, you know, uneasy. But this is a nice blend of fruits and musk. So yeah, I don't remember how much it was. I only know you can get it in Dubai. Well, I'm guessing the mid. I don't know where you can get it in the UK, but it smells really, really good. Next time I go to Dubai, I'm buying a backup bottle. Next, we have White Touch by Frank Olivier. This is a nice, fresh, fruity, and clean fragrance. I don't have a lot of clean fragrances in my collection because I'm a fruity, floral type of gal. And but this one, because it has fruits, I'm more accepting of this, I would say. So yeah, this is a good one. Whenever I feel, you know, I just want to be fresh and clean, this is the go-to scent, and it's very affordable. If I'm not mistaken, this shouldn't be more than like 35 pounds. And speaking of Frank Olivier, I have Oud Vanille, also by the same brand. This is a very nice oud fragrance that I do need to pick up more and wear more. Yeah, this is a nice, I've forgotten how good this smells actually. And this is also affordable. This brand in general, they have affordable options, and this lasts ages. If you like oud, if you like vanilla, try this one out. Next, I have Violet Blossom. This is like my baby. This is one of my first Zara fragrances, I think. That's why it's dusty. This is one of my first Zara fragrances. This is actually my second bottle of it, but I don't wear it as much. But it still smells so good. Violet Blossom. It's just, yeah, this is very, very nice. Next, we have Very Good Girl by Caroline Herrera. This is the only Caroline Herrera flanker that I have, and this was love at first. If I remember, I was with my friend when I smelled this for the first time, and we're both like, yo, this is good as hell. And it's mainly because of the lychee. I really like lychee, and if you know my favorite fragrance ever, my signature scent, you'll know that I like light G. So yeah, this one is really good. I do reach for it actually, but it just didn't make shelf number 2 or number 1. Over here we have some more like almost empties. I have La Vie Belle Classic. As you can see, the juice has changed. It's darkened over time because I've had this bottle for God knows how long. But yeah, this is a classic. But once this is done, I probably won't purchase again. But that doesn't dispute that it's a good fragrance. So yeah. Another OG fragrance in my collection, Paco Rabanne Olympia. As you can see, almost done. This is just a classic fragrance. Perfect for when you're getting into fragrances and you're getting into designer fragrances. This is a good one. I remember when I read the fragrance notes and I realized there's salt in here, and ever since I noticed that, like ever since I found out that it has salt, that's all I can smell. So that's why I haven't reached for it for a long time, but it's still a classic. I have this little mini fragrance of the Florentina perfume by what's the shop called, Marks and Spencer. This is a nice everyday floral fragrance that's nice and clean, fresh, perfect for like the office, and you know, it comes in different sizes. This is the smallest size. You can pop it in your bag. It is an EDT, so expect to reapply. Which way should I go? Let's go this way. So another Zara fragrance. This is Gourmand Addict. I think people have said this smells like something, but I don't remember. I don't recall. But yeah, this, I just had to spray it to remind myself that I actually do really like this still. I do need to reach for it more. So yeah, Gourmand Addict. This is a nice fruity fragrance. It's got so much fruit in it: tangerine, orange, bergamot, peach, blackcurrant. Patchouli is a really nice fragrance. And one of my favorite celeb fragrances. This is Ari by Ariana Grande. It did come with the pom-pom, but I've taken it off because it's just in the way. This is a nice floral fruity gourmand. Floral fruity gourmand is my favorite combination of fragrance notes. Like, if you want me to love you forever, get me a floral fruity gourmand fragrance. I love that this has raspberry, pear, vanilla orchid, marshmallow, musk, and woody notes. It's just nice. It's a nice everyday easy reach fragrance as well. I'm probably the only celeb perfume that's left in my collection. Oh wow, didn't even realize that. And then the rest of this shelf is the Zara fragrances. So I have Rose Gourmand Golden Decade, which is, it smells similar to YSL Libre Intense. I also have Sublime Epoch. I really like this. Was my summer fragrance. Like, this just smells so good. Nice fresh white floral peachy fragrance. And then this one's actually my latest Zara purchase. It's the Red Temptation, the winter version. I need to play with this more. My fragrance friends have told me that I need to explore with this more, so I will be wearing this soon. And yeah, that's pretty much all the fragrances on the third shelf, sorry. So let's move up to shelf 2. This is probably my favorite setup. I'm excited to get into this one. Okay, so let's start with this shelf. So at the back, I have my big bottle of the Kayali Vanilla. I just purchased the 100 ml as my backup because my 50 ml is almost done. Then I have Initio Absolute Aphrodisiac. This is a banger. It's an absolute banger. One of my favorite vanillas because it's a heavy, leathery vanilla. It's just, yeah. It's called Absolute Aphrodisiac for a reason. I'm gonna just say that. I'll leave it right there. Next we have this one. You know, I said how Oud Maiden is probably my favorite oud. This one is very, very close to being number one. Like, this is some good stuff right here. This is Koyid by Latafa. This is a warm, spicy, vanilla-y, leathery oud. It has cinnamon, cardamom, saffron, vanilla, just good fragrance notes. And the longevity of this, amazing. I love it. And it's only like what, 18-20 pounds max. We love a good cheapy fragrance. Moving to the second row, we have Sunset Hour by Goldfield and Banks. This was one of my favorite scents this summer. It's just a nice peachy fragrance. Raspberry, cashmere, pink pepper, jasmine fragrance. It also has ginger in it. It's just very, very nice, and it layers well with this actually, peach daisy, vanilla flower, body mist. I like these two together. Up next we have one of the best, if not the best, breezy vanilla fragrances on the market. This is Side Effect by Initio. This is just good. Of course, this is unisex. I like how it smells on me and a lot of people, but on guys, let me not talk too much. Next, this is actually a birthday present from my friends, Ben Halligan's Cairo. This is old money, sugar mommy and daddy vibes. Like, this is rich, luxurious. Doesn't have oud, but it does smell like an oud fragrance. This is a classic from Penhaligon's. Now going to this bottom row, I'm gonna start on this side because if you know, you know. This one is one of my top 10 fragrances, Alien Goddess by Mugler. This is just, I just love the coconut water note in this. I've sampled the intense version, and this one is the best one for me. This is just a nice floral vanilla coconut fragrance. Absolutely love it. I don't know if you can tell, I'm halfway through the bottle and I will be getting the refill of this. This is just, I love this so much. Next we have one of the latest fragrances in my collection, Peregrina by Thameen. This was also love at first sniff. When I think it was Liberty London that was doing a sale, that's when I picked this up. I was just like, this is a very nice fragrance. As you can tell so far, I really like floral scents, and this is a white floral. It also has rose, vanilla, caramel. It's quite powdery as well. It's just a nice, I feel like this will be nice on a bride, you know. I actually feel like this will be nice on a bride. Now my baby, this is my baby. If you know me, you know Delina Exclusive is my baby. This is my signature scent, and not only is my favorite, it now has like sentimental meaning to me. And yeah, I will never get rid of this. I will never not love this, and I pray that my nose doesn't stop liking this. Is that the right English? Doesn't stop? Yeah. That's my baby. The lychee, the rose, the incense, it's just any and everything to me. Can we just look at her? Like, she's even like scarring. Like, I need to take better care of her. But yeah, my baby, this is my signature scent. Need to get a backup before these prices keep on increasing, because this is disrespectful. But yeah, look at her in all her glory. Moving into the middle of my perfume shelves, we have two fragrances from Mix Bar that I begged my friends to help me get from the US because they don't ship to the UK and they're not available in the UK, which sucks because these are some good fragrances and they're inexpensive as well. Starting with Vanilla Bourbon. This is a nice woody vanilla. It has peppermint, bergamot, jasmine, apple blossom, vanilla, just to name a few. This is perfect, like a nice wintry, autumn winter vibes. Of course you can wear it whenever, but the vibes it gives me is autumn winter or evening vibes. This is nice. This layers with so many nice other vanilla fragrances. For example, Kayali Vanilla. I mean, Kayali Vanilla goes with everything. But I like that combo with this, just to sweeten this up a little bit. And then for Whipped Almond, this is actually a new one. I just got this like, what, a week ago? And I'm obsessed already. This is a nice almond lactonic fragrance, as it has milk in it. It also has sandalwood and iris. Quite, you know, only like 4 fragrance notes, but it smells so good. It's not the same, but it gives me similar vibes to Hypnotic Poison because this also has almond in it. But it's not the same. It's just, you know, I feel like if you like one of these, you will like the other. So yeah, Whipped Almond, which is actually my scent of the day today. I layered it I layered it with Hypnotic Poison, so these two smell good together. Now behind the mix bar, I have my beloved Choco Musk by Al Rahab. This is, I think this is the only chocolate fragrance that I have. Yeah, but this is really good. As you can see, I have made a big dent in it because of how good it is. It's also very, very affordable, under £15, if not £10, if I'm not mistaken. Now, the longevity of the spray is not really good, so it's best to buy the perfume oil to wear with it, or just buy the perfume oil on its own. But I like to wear the perfume oil and the spray. And also, if you see my layering combo, add this in a mix. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. And behind that is my Dior fragrance. This is Toba Color. I picked this up in duty free, which I suggest you do, especially with these you know, exclusive lines, or what are they called, private lines of designer brands. This right here, just think of burnt honey and sugar. Like, mix honey and sugar together and like burn it. That's what this smells like. It's very sweet, but it also has depth. It's just this. Whenever I spray this, I literally smell myself every 2 minutes. I just take a sniff. But yeah, that's a very, very good one. Now, this is probably my favorite shelf in my whole collection. So let's get into it, because I like that it's, you know, color coordinated. I tried to do that over here, but I don't have a lot of same color fragrances apart from the golds here. But here, let's get into it. Let's go by the color scheme. So let's go by the color scheme. Let's start over here. So we've got 100 Silent Ways by Nishani. This is so good. It's a white floral fragrance. It has tuberose, peach, mandarin orange, jasmine, vanilla. This is so nice. And I realized actually that Sublime Epoch smells similar. I wouldn't say it's a dupe, but it smells similar. It gives me similar vibes. This is also a white floral with peach inside. Next, probably one of the underrated fragrances out there, Zen by Nishani. I don't know if you can tell, but I made a dent in this. It's like up to here. This is the juiciest fragrance ever. Whenever I wear this, my mouth waters. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. This has blackcurrant, rhubarb, grapefruit, rose, gardenia, sandalwood, vanilla. It's just amazing. And I will scream to the top of the mountains, or from the top of the mountains actually, how good this fragrance is. If you love fruity fragrances, please find a way to get your nose on this. I've spoken about this several times, but the ciliage, the projection, and the longevity of this, I mean, it is an extrait, but it's just, yeah, she has my heart. She actually has my heart. And Nishani, shout out to you, but can you make this in 100 ml, please? Thank you very much. Now we're going to the classic, the ultimate, Baccarat Rouge. That was a very bad pronunciation. But Baccarat Rouge, the extrait version. This is a new one. This is the latest one in my collection. That's why there's no dent. But I have sampled her a few times before purchasing. I think it was Black Friday sales. This is fair enough. You know, you might think this is overrated. Everyone has it. Everyone smells like it. I don't care. I love it. Do you know what I mean? I love it. She's good. She's amazing. So yeah, shout out to the Baccarat Rouge gang. Going back to the top. This is my baby. I know I've said so many fragrances are my babies, but this is my literal baby. Like, if I was to give birth to a fragrance, it would probably be Ombre Eccentrico by Armani Privé. This was my favorite purchase in 2022. Like, this just smells so good. If I ever wanted to be a perfume in life, it would either be Delina Exclusive or Ombre Eccentrico. That's how deep the love is for this. This has the perfect blend of dried fruits, amber, cinnamon, patchouli, tonka bean. Like, if they did this in like a 1 liter bottle, I would definitely buy it. I already did a shout out to the Perfumer, which was Callis. I think her name was Callis. Callis, I love you so much because this is fantastic. Fantastic. In my opinion, and no one can beat me for it, this is the best amber fragrance ever. Like, no questions. So next we have another fragrance from the Armani Privé line, Rose de Arabie. This is, I mean, rose and oud is a very, I would say, common combination in the fragrance world, but not every rose and oud fragrance slaps. This is everything I wanted Shagaf Oud to be. Like, and you can quote me on that. Like, no one can beat me for saying that. This is what I wanted Shagaf Oud to be. Shagaf Oud was a bit too, it got to a bit too sharp. It was too migraine inducing for me. I hardly reached for it, so I sold it. So I needed a replacement in terms of rose and oud, and yeah, this one from Armani, my lover long time. Okay, I know I just said rose and oud combo, but this is the ultimate rose and oud combo. Like, this is good. Yeah, this is fantastic. But this is sensational. Oud Satin Mood by MFK. This was one of my first MFK fragrances, along with her sister over there. This screams luxury. It screams sexy. It screams sensual. And it smells good on any and everyone. This, yeah. Another underrated fragrance that I like to scream about, and maybe I need to scream about it even more, it's Wood Jasmine by BDK. This, man, this was love at first sniff. When the sales assistant sprayed it on my wrist, I smelled it and I looked up at her and literally tears almost came to my eyes. Like this, and it was on sale. I was just like, put it through the till. Ring it through the till. This, if you don't like jasmine, I'ma just stop you right there. You won't like this because this is very jasmine dominant. It has 2 types of jasmine in it. It also has plum and pear, so that fruity element makes it sweet. So in terms of the woody aspect of this, it comes from the incense, it comes from the labdanum, the patchouli, the cypriot oil. It's quite a complex, to me, it's quite a complex formulation or blend or whatever. But they just hit it on the head for someone like me who loves jasmine. I love patchouli. I actually really like labdanum and cypriot oil. Like, yeah, this I'm gonna need people to get onto this. With jasmine, I love ya long time too. Moving on to one of my biggest dents of 2022. This is Exote by Perfume Monet. This is a beautiful rose fragrance. As you can see, I really enjoyed using it and do still enjoy using it. But last year is when I purchased it and took it on holiday. This was my Dubai fragrance. This is some good stuff right here. When it comes to rose, I love Turkish rose, and this has, of course, Turkish rose. I also like the citrus element of this with the lemon, and then you add the pink pepper, the orange blossom, the jasmine, and then you got vanilla and amber and sandalwood. Nah, this shout out for me. That's that this is black women. That's all I'm gonna say. Then this is why, okay, there's a reason why this is still full, because it's sold out everywhere. Like, this juice is sold out everywhere, and I refuse to be lacking when it comes to Grand Soir. This is like the ultimate amber fragrance. This is the best amber fragrance, amber essential, but there's just something about Grand Soir. And when you layer it with other fragrances as well, it just adds depth. When you want depth in your scent of the day, Grand Soir is your bae. Oh, I didn't mean to rhyme. But yes, Grand Soir, you know, with the amber, with the vanilla, tonka, labdanum, it's just, this is great stuff. So yeah, I will be wearing it more this year. I need to not have the fear of not having backups and just enjoy my fragrance collection. So yeah, I'll be wearing this a lot this year. Now it's time to have a look at my top shelf. My top shelf are pretty much my Kayali collection and then my Easy Reach fragrances. So let's start over here. Ms. Labelle. This is the La Parfum version or Intense version. This, I was being, you know, what's the word? Stubborn, because everyone was talking about this on TikTok, on Perfume TikTok. If somebody doesn't have Labelle, it's like, what? And for the longest time, I was just like, I don't need this in my collection. Like, it can't be, like, of course it's not, I'm sure it's nice, that's why everyone likes it, but I don't need it. Then I saw a mad discount for the 100 ml bottle. I think I got it for like £50. So you know what? Let me just buy it. I blind bought this, and I have to say this is probably one of the best blind buys I've ever had. Like, now I understand why people are talking about this. Is some good stuff. This is some good juice. Like, it's the pear for me. The pear in this, the pear is pairing. That's what I'm gonna say. The pear is pairing and it's purring. But then it also has my other fragrance notes that I really love: tonka bean, jasmine, and vanilla. This makes me love myself. Am I doing too much? I think I'm doing too much. But yeah, this, like, yeah. Yeah. Next we have everyone's favorite lactonic fragrance, Commodity Milk. This is a nice, cozy, and warm gourmand fragrance with milk, marshmallow, musk, tonka bean, and mahogany. I love the element that mahogany and the tonka bean adds to this, because this could be, it's still creamy, but the depth that the mahogany and the tonka gives this, I love it so much. I actually want to get this in the, what's the, is it the bold one, Milk Plus, because I need, like, this is, it projects, but I need it to be loud, you know, for, you know, research purposes. If you know, you know. Next, I've briefly mentioned her, Hypnotic Poison. This was one of my first designer fragrances when I was starting my collection. So she's been with me for a while, and she's almost, I don't know if you can see where she's up to, but I'm halfway through it. I haven't worn her in a long time, but like I said, it's my scent of the day today, along with Whipped Almond. She's just a classic. If you don't like almond, then you probably won't like this. This is my second, if not third, bottle of Girl of Now Shine. I briefly mentioned her because I have an empty here that I'm finding it hard to let go. Actually, so this is my second bottle. So I got the 50 ml. This is the 90 ml now. And the streets are saying she's getting discontinued, and I find that highly disrespectful. But this is a very nice, sweet and fruity fragrances. You know, I love my fruity fragrances, and my favorite note in this is pineapple. Oh my god, the pineapple in this scent, fantastic. It also has pistachio, pear, mandarin orange, almond, orange blossom, jasmine, and vanilla. Also has patchouli in there, just a hint of patchouli. This ultimate summer fragrance, I love her. Can't wait for the spring summertime because I'm going to be banging her out again. This is one of my favorite easy reach fragrances, YSL Libra Intense. This is the Intense one. This is just an easy reach vanilla floral fragrance. It has lavender, orange blossom, jasmine, vanilla. Yeah, she's something special, definitely. Now, this is one of my latest, I say latest, but she's new. One of the new ones, one of the new kids in class. Jimmy Choo, I Want You. This is another one where I don't know why it took so long to smell it. I bought the 40 ml. Did I blind buy this? No, I don't think I blind bought this. So I bought the 40 ml just to start with, but I feel like once this is done and I still love it, I'll get the bigger size. This is just a nice peachy white floral fragrance. Again, another easy reach fragrance. Whenever I don't know what to wear and I just want to, you know, smell really nice. Of course, you want to smell nice when you wear fragrances. But like, when I don't want to think about what I should wear, this is definitely one that I reach for. And then the final 5, I should say, are my Kayali fragrances. I did have every single one, but I ended up decluttering because these are the ones that I wear the most. Yeah, so I just wanted to keep the ones that I wear the most. So let's start off with Utopia Vanilla Cocoa. As you know, I like coconut, and this has coconut in it and also vanilla. This is just a very nice creamy vanilla scent. Behind that, we have the party starter, I like to say. Excuse me. Yes, so To Be Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper is like a party. I call it a party starter because she's sharp. She's a sharp scent. And I think that stems from the pink pepper. She's just really good, and she layers well with other fragrances as well, which she doesn't need to layer with other fragrances, but when you do, like, this just adds a little, you know, a little je ne sais quoi. And then I mentioned before that I have a big dent in my Kayali vanilla, so I got the 100 ml. But this one, she's hanging on. This is the classic burnt brown sugar vanilla scent that goes with any and everything. You can wear it on its own, but I pretty much love her to wear with other fragrances. So Kayali vanilla, this is probably my favorite. Yeah, this is my favorite Kayali scent. My second favorite Kayali scent actually is Invite Only Amber. This, do you know what I love about this? I love how the sour cherry sneaks up on me sometimes, because I've mentioned before, I don't like cherry dominant fragrances, but the sour cherry that they put in this, it's like you smell the oud, the patchouli and stuff like that in here, but then when that sour cherry comes out, it's just like, oh, I didn't know you was there, and I didn't know I needed you there. that doesn't make sense, but that, I don't know how else to explain it. Like, this is just very nice. It has depth, it's woody, it's deep, you know. It's just fantastic stuff. And the fact that 23 formulations before well, this was the 23rd formulation. Nah, man, they nailed this on the head. And last but not least, the latest release from Kayali, Vanilla Royale Sugared Patchouli. I also have the baby version of here because I bought these at the same time. I bought the 10 ml to test out, and then I just had this just in case I did like it. And I do like it. I'm a patchouli babe. I like patchouli to a certain degree, and I feel like the amount of patchouli in this is perfect for me. It's not too much. It's not too much. It's not unbearable for me. But yeah, this is like with every fragrance in the world, this is not for everyone. It's definitely not an everyday fragrance for me, but I feel like when I want something with depth, I would go with either, what's this called, Vanilla Royale or Invite Only. Like, when you want depth, those two are the best options. So I did want to mention the Sonor Musk perfume oils that I also have in my collection. I have Golden Dust, Abid Ombre, or Ombre Abid, I can't remember the order, Night Illusion, and Black Rose. Black Rose and Night Illusion are my favorite because they're nice and sweet and floral. It's good. I'm actually wearing Golden Dust along with my Mix Bar Whipped Almond and Dior Hypnotic Poison, because I feel like Golden Dust goes with a lot of fragrances. And of course I have samples and miniature fragrances, but we don't need to talk about them. So that's pretty much all my fragrances in my collection. It wasn't that much to me, because I used to have like 120 bottles before, but I decluttered, like I said in the beginning. So this is what I'm working with, and of course whenever I have new fragrances I will let you guys know. And I need to make more YouTube videos on my fragrances and do like reviews for you guys, more in-depth views, because I do like, you know, short reviews on TikTok and Instagram, but trying to get into my YouTube bag now. So let me know if there's any of your favorite fragrances that I also have in my collection, things that you would want to see on your wish list, things that you think that I should put on my wish list, because I would never stop buying fragrances. It's just fun for me. I just find it fun. And I also appreciate the work that goes into creating a fragrance. Like, it's It's a lot of work. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you like, make sure you comment, talk to me in the comments, make sure you follow me on all my socials for more content, beauty content, skincare, makeup, fragrance, lifestyle, everything. I do everything. I just so happen to wear multiple hats, you know. But of course, thank you so much as always for watching my video. Stay tuned for more, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Alright.